right?
Uh-huh.
That's just not cool, especially at Carbonation. At Carbonation, we respect each other's relationships. We keep our distance from people that we're not in relationships with. It was a very, like, spoken thing, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was not cool that they were having a solo conversation without anybody, and he never told me that he was going to go talk to her. He never approached me about it. He never approached me about it. They went behind my back and had a conversation. So the thing that was worse than that is when I walked out front and I saw them, I was cool. Like, I was like, yo, what's up? What y'all talking about? Like, I've been looking for you. What's up? What's going on? And he looked like, chill, like, go back inside. Like, I'm talking to her right now. And I was like, oh, your wife? You're telling your wife that? I was like, all right, bet. So I felt very disrespected, and I was like, all right, bet. And I went back inside. I let them finish their fucking conversation. And then he came back inside trying to be all nice and sweet to me. And I was like, nah, hell no. If you wanted to have a conversation with her, you could have spoke to me about it. Or we all three could have had a conversation. I just felt like, nah, that's, And then I was like, what did y'all possibly have to talk about? He reveals to me, finally, this is weeks after they had broken up. They were only together for a day. And he finally revealed to me. He's like, I pulled her aside. I told her to come talk to me. And I said, for what? What do you have to say to her? He was like, I felt like I just had to get off my chest that she hurt me and that I felt betrayed. And I wanted to tell her that I had lingering feelings for her. And I'm like, but you don't think you should have told me that? Your so-called wife that you care about? You don't think you should have told me that? When, especially when I called you out numerous times, because I already knew that you were feeling all that. I could feel it. I already knew. But you lied to me several times when I called you out. So he was like, I know, I'm sorry. I just had to have a conversation with her to get it out. We still, we're not going to be together. She doesn't feel like that towards me. Whatever, right? And so I left it at that. Actually, no. So in that same night, the reason why I got so pissed that night is because he told me, I went to her to tell her how hurt I was. She also admitted to Nubian that it was because of me that she didn't want to be in the relationship. That I made her feel uncomfortable. So she lied straight out her mouth to me. She lied saying, oh, it's not you. I just don't want to be in this relationship. When, bitch, it was because of me. You lied to me. You lied to Nature Boy and said you didn't have feelings for Nubian. You both of y'all lied fucking to everybody. And she said if you weren't with Elise, which my name was Guy at the time, but she was like, if you weren't with her, I would want to be with you. And so that made him question me and him again. So now he was like, now I basically have to think, do I want to be with you or do I want to be with her? And I was like, you can go be with her. I don't fucking play that shit. You're not about to just have me disposable like that. No. I said, bye, you can go be with her. And he was like, no, I don't know yet. I was just pissed, right? So we stayed up all night arguing and talking and just blah, right? And so in the morning, we had a meeting. Oh, this is such a blur. But we had a meeting. What happened was in the morning, I went straight to Nature Boy's tent. And this is the end of the story. I went straight to his tent and I said, some shit went down last night and I need to tell you what happened. And Nature Boy was like, all right, sit down. Like, what's up? What happened? I told them that they were having a private conversation behind my back. I told Nature Boy what was said between them. And he was pissed. He was like, oh, hell no. They should have never done that to you. Like, that's not fair. Like, Nubian as your husband, that's mad disrespectful. Like, so he called Nubian to the tent. And he gave it to him. He was like, you don't just do that shit. What the fuck do you mean you had a conversation with another woman? Like, especially when you have feelings for her, and then she's admitting feelings for you. He's like, you don't do that to somebody. That's fucked up. And Nature Boy was actually on my side and felt very bad for me.
Wait. And to cut you off really quickly, just to clarify for the people who don't know the backstory, this is after you had already left and came back, correct?
Yeah, this is my second time there.
You left. Let's just give them a little backstory if you guys don't know. She had left because Nature Boy had broke their relationship up, between her and Nubian, because they were disagreeing. He made her leave. So she left and they actually caught her back. So it's kind of far-fetched, but it's kind of understandable how he would be upset about Nubian disrespecting her, because he brought her back for the sole purpose of, I feel like, as to keep Nubian in line. Because if you guys didn't hear her story, her last line, she was saying how when she was going to leave, Nubian said, and I'll let you tell that part, when Nubian said he was going to leave. When he first tried to break you guys up, remember when you said Nubian said...
Yeah. Okay. I was getting kicked out, and Nubian was like, well, if she's leaving, I'm leaving with her.
Okay. So there's like a whole backstory to that. I'm pretty sure if you guys want to know, she'll tell you. But this is after PeeWee had already got kicked out once, and then she came back. And so on the second time around, now PeeWee is now pregnant. And this is the story she's telling as far as Nubian kind of going behind her back to be with Joy. So go ahead.
Exactly. Like, number one, she lied to me and said, I just feel out of place. I don't feel like I belong in this relationship. I don't really find Nubian attractive like that. Lied out her ass. And later I find out it was because of me. And that she didn't like me. She didn't want to be in a relationship with me. And so if y'all are having a conversation behind my back, and I should have been a part of that conversation, because bitch, you're talking about me. So if you want to admit feelings that you have to my husband, you've done that with me in the room. You don't just go behind another woman's back and tell her husband, oh,